Namaste. Welcome to the Mindful Yoga Together. And today's practice it's a big topic. It's called forgiveness. So forgiveness is a kind of a part of the joy that cultivating a joy to ourselves and also opening our heart. So I've been working with opening our heart for this month, February. So this is a last February class. So when we working with our heart and in yoga practice or moving our body, I was focusing on to opening. It's called chakra. It's an energy center that the opening. So there's a lots of energy center in different parts of the body, but our heart area, when we open this energy point center, it's evoking the power of love, kindness, compassion, and the forgiveness. So forgive is, it says that I am referring to the Book of Joy of Archbishop and Dalai Lama. Archbishop Desmond Tutu and Dalai Lama. So forgive is constantly we are letting go of resentment or bitterness and anger, and we are freeing ourselves from our past. So it says that Archbishop Tutu, Desmond Tutu had the book called In a Book of Forgiving. So he mentioned, daughter, and he writes this book and mentioned that, it was written on this book that he had another book written about forgiving. So there's two cycles that the cycle of revenge, and also cycle of forgiveness. So when the hurt or harm happens, we can either choose to hurt back, so that's revenge, hurt back, or to heal. If we choose to retaliate or pay back, the cycle of the revenge and harm continues endlessly. But if we choose to forgive, we break the cycle and we can heal and renewing and releasing our relationship. So that's something that we like to consider or keeping in our mind today, breaking the cycle of revenge, and we choose to forgive and break the cycle and we heal ourselves. All right, so in that mind, we're gonna come to a seat and close our eyes. Comfortable seat. And just noticing the breath and noticing our body is here. And I feel the ground, the sits bone down to the ground. Can we relax our body to settle into this place? Into this place that where we sit. And notice the lower back, joints of the hips, knees and ankles. And can we relax to feel the ground? And then as you inhale, find the length of the spine, coming from the ground. So about the sacrum, there's a triangle shape of the bone at the back and the very base of the spine, connecting that. And keep lengthening the spine to feel the top of your head. And feeling the top of the head reaching up to the sky. And keeping that nice vertical alignment of our spine, we exhale to relax our shoulder, dropping the shoulder down. Finding a space around the neck. And finding our heart, our collarbone, the rib cage relaxes. Then as you inhale again to feel the spine lengthening, top of the head to the sky. And then exhale, keeping that alignment and soften, relax. You can drop your shoulder. You can drop your sacrum lower towards the ground. Feel the hips down to the ground. And let's continue to breathe this way. It's a very simple inhalation to find the center of our body. There is a spine. That spine can lengthening and creating a space between the vertebrae. And then on our exhalation, soften, drop the shoulder, softening our body, coming to the ground. Just one more time, inhaling. And exhaling. And together, inhale, let's reach our hands out and up. Exhale to bring our palms together to the heart center. You might head down to set your intention or the dedication to today's practice. Now slowly open your eyes. And we will have the yoga belt very close by, and we lie down to the mat, please. Lie down to the ground. And spread ourselves big and long and stretching. Take a big inhale. Stretch and point your toes and lengthen. Open your mouth, let it go. Relax our body. One more time, take a big inhale. Open your mouth, let it go. Exhale. All right. So now moving our foot, both feet to the right. Then hands to your right side. So we are making kind of a banana shape and lengthening the left side of the body. So you don't need to bend your elbow or knees, but move your feet, move your hands to your right, creating the banana shape or crescent moon shape on left side, lengthening. And then exhale, let's slowly bring our feet coming to the center and hugging our knee to the chest. And gently roll side to side. So we are releasing the lower back. So when you roll side to side, picking up the right lower back off the ground when you roll to the left side. And when you roll on your right, pick up our left lower back and finding or checking the space behind you. Lower back. All right. Then when you are ready, stretch your legs down, hands over the head. Now moving your feet and hands to your left side and banana shape again. So finding the openness to the right side of the body, right lower back. And begin inhaling, lengthening. Then exhale, let it go. Slowly back to center. And we catch the belt and moving our feet and hands in the center and light foot. Come to, a belt and light foot. If you don't have a belt, you can use the toe And stretch your right leg to the sky. So we're gonna open our back of the leg. You can catch the belt, but using the belt towel to relax your shoulder. Shoulder can come to the ground. Then you can roll your head side to side and making sure that we don't hold the tension there too much to the shoulder and neck. And pushing your heels up to the sky and let our shoulder relax and let our arms drape. One more breath, inhaling. Then on our exhalation, bend your right knee and moving your right knee to the left side. Sorry, right side. So more outside. Okay, so like a happy baby. And keeping our left leg nice and long and press your left heel or back of the left leg down to the mat. And finding a stretch to the left hip joint. Then gradually right leg stretching to the side and opening inside of the leg. Then on our exhalation, let bend your left right knee and just bring it back. Right foot come towards you and inhale to stretching outward. And then bending your knees. So we're gonna wiggle like that for a few more times. And also you can spread your left arm to the side and right arm to the side too. So opening the inside of the arm, inside of the both leg. Okay, so now we want to stay here and maybe pointing your toes, right toe more towards your head or, more up. One more breath. And then exhale, release. Okay, so now the other side. So left foot come to the belt. Then stretch your left leg to the sky and right leg straight down to the ground. Again, we are catching the belt where you can still relax your shoulder, not holding the tension too much. And I am creating this, the loop. And just my hand, finger is hanging there. And I am dropping my elbow, shoulder down. At the same time, it's kind of a nice stretch to the outer arm. And kind of a resisting, the left heel goes to the sky, and hands pulling the belt, but a relaxing way. All right. Then bend your left knee, move your left knee outward like a half happy baby. And finding the openness to the inside of the inner seam of the leg, both sides, the right side and left side. Then as you inhale, straighten your left leg outward. And you can also spread your arms wide to the side of both hands. Then bend your knees, then spread. And let's do that a few more times. And we are activating our leg. Okay, then slowly let's come back to the center and let go the belt for now. And we're gonna hug our knee to the chest and gently roll side to side. And then if you are comfortable, roll back and forth. But if you are not rolling back and forth, you come onto one side and come to the seat and tabletop. And if you are rolling, roll back and forth, and 3, 2, 1, to cross your ankle, hands down to the mat, and tabletop, palms under the shoulder, knees under the hip. Then stretch your right leg back. Ball of the foot come to the ground. So ball of the foot come to the ground and stretching the right side of the leg. And you might keep your left knee to the ground, or you might lift your left knee off the ground if you like to work some core work.
and more weight to your right leg and the stretch in the calf, back of the right leg. All the way. One more breath. Then on our exhalation, left knee come to the ground if you lift it. And left foot come outside of the mat, the right heel to the ground, right hand to the sky. And we make a big circle with your right hand. Make a big circle and just observe how you feel as you move your hand. All right. Then you might bend your right knee and catching your right ankle from outside. And maybe kick into your hand. So I want you to find a stretch to the front of your right thigh. And you might lift your chin up or move your chin away from your shoulder to find a stretch to the chest and opening our heart. One more breath. And then exhale, let it go. Drop down. And we are coming to child pose, bringing our hands by your side and palm facing up and make a fist squeeze. Then on our exhalation, let it go. Drop down. Make a fist a few times. Then exhale to let it go. Then reaching our hands forward and come to tabletop again. The other side. So left leg straight. And both of the left foot come to the ground and push your heels back and down to stretch the back of the knees and the calf. Sometimes it's surprising at how much tension we hold, especially when you have a move or either you did a hiking and walking a lot, then use the calf or leg quite a lot. All right, right knee may come to the chest or lifting up if you like. One more breath. Then exhale, right knee to the ground, right foot outside. Left hand goes up to make a big circle with your left arm. Then change the direction of the circle and feel what you feel. All right, and then slowly releasing our hands down. Sorry, not yet. Bend your left knee. We're going to catch our left ankle if that's available. And kick into our hand and lift our chin or move your chin away from your chest and opening the front of the throat and opening our heart. One more breath, inhaling. Then exhale slowly, releasing down. Okay, let's bring our block in front of you, 2 blocks. If you don't have a block, that's okay. And bring our elbows down to the mat, to the block or to the mat. Then pull your hips back, opening your knees, maybe hip distance apart or wider, and drop your head between your arms and the thumb come behind you. So bend your elbows and thumb come behind your head and opening the inner arm, upper arm, opening our shoulder. And opening our heart and moving our heart forward and hips back. One more breath. Then slowly releasing down. If you have a block, bring your palms on the block and inhaling, lift our chest up, looking up, and exhale, drop your head down. So it's going cat and cow a few times. All right. Now when you are ready, you might tuck your toes under, come to downward facing dog. You can use the block too, or you don't need to use the block. And bending your knees right side and left side. Relax your head, shaking your head side to side or front to back. Just checking out our body, how your body feels. So yoga time is to connecting to ourself as a whole. The body, the mind, our heart, and how we feel emotionally, and how what you're thinking. And we bring our focus to this moment here with the body. Slowly walking our feet to the front and catching our elbow, gently swing side to side. Soften your knees a lot, and we are making a good openness to the back of the body. Last breath. Then as you inhale, let's slowly rising up. One vertebra at a time and lower our shoulders. Then feet is apart, the hip distance apart. Then we're gonna do breath of joy. So it goes like this. Inhale, hands forward, and exhale to the side. Inhale forward. Then on our exhalation, we say ha and drop down. Soften your knees. Inhale, exhale, inhale, go. 2 more, your own pace. And slowly rising up to stand. All right, hands reach up to the sky, catch our elbow, exhale. Inhale, lift our elbows upward, and as if we are moving our shoulder blade upward, you can lift your heels off the ground to make it the balance pose. And one more breath, inhaling. Exhale, drop your heel, bend forward, bend your knees, and swing your hands side to side. You might tap your fingers to your body. One more time. Inhaling, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, catch our elbows. Inhale. Lift our elbows upward, shoulder blade up, and stretching up. Exhale, let it go. Drop your heel, bend your knees, and bend forward. Swing your hands side to side. And then inhaling, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, palms together to the heart. And let's step in front of your yoga mat. And grounding our feet down to the mat. And standing nice and tall. Remember how we lengthening our spine, the spine as our center line. And this time we are grounding our feet down and lengthening our whole body, top of the head, reaching out to the sky. And together, inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, bend forward. You might use the block here. Inhale, halfway left. Then on our exhalation, we want to step back to plank pose, or you can bring your knee down to tabletop. Inhaling, lengthening our spine. Then on our exhalation, let's bend your elbows and coming onto the belly. Inhaling to cobra, point your toes back and lift your chest. Exhale, put your hips back to child pose or downward facing dog. Lift your hips. And staying here for human breath. Then next inhalation, we look to the front. And then exhale, step between our hands. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, head down, relax. Inhale, rise up. Hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, palms together to the heart. All right, so bend our knees, put your hips back, and we are coming to chair pose. Hands reach up to the sky. So you can decide of you can come lower or you can come higher, but make sure kneecap and toes
facing to the same direction, knees over the foot. So you are putting your hips back quite a lot. And one more breath, inhale. Then on our exhalation, right hand come to the left knee, so you can touch the right knee, then left hand to the sky, or you can slide your right hand lower to twist more deeply. This, so you can be like that. Then exhale, release. The other side. Left hand touch the right knee, then right hand goes up, or you might slide your hands lower and twist. Put your hips back, one more breath. Then exhale, slowly releasing. Inhale, rise up, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, palms together to the heart. You might use the wall for balance pose. So spread your hands wide to the side and feet to the ground. So we're gonna keep our hands wide to the side for this today's purpose. If you are using a wall, you can place the back of the hands onto the wall and a palm facing to inside of the wall. All right. Then pick up our right leg up and open to the side. So you can keep your right toe to the ground, so inside of the ankle, or you can do the cuff, you can do inner thigh. So decide how you want to balance in tree pose. Then spread your heart open wide to the side. Then challenging here today is we gaze upward. Then inhaling. So as you move your gaze upward, notice how your chest is rising. And one more breath, inhaling. And then on our exhalation, slowly lower your hands and feet together. So the other side. So spread your arms wide again. If you are using a wall, sliding your back of the hands to the wall and pick up our left knee up, open to the side. So decide left toe down or left side cuff or inner thigh. And spread your arms wide and gradually gazing up and feel the openness to the chest. One more breath. One more breath. And then exhale, slowly, let's release. Excellent. Inhaling, hands reach up to the sky. So now come to the yoga mat. And then exhale, we're going to bend forward. You might use the block side by side, right and left side. Inhale, halfway left. Then exhale, relax our head, drop down, finding the openness to the back of the body. And then inhale one more time to look forward. Then exhale, bend your right knee. Then we're going to pick up our right heel off the right foot off the ground. And maybe right heel coming towards your right buttock if that's available. So picking up our right heel quite high. Then on our exhalation, bend your left knee like a chair. Then send your right heel straight back and place to the ground. So you can keep holding a block. Then slowly lower your right knee to the mat. So now finding the links to the front of the hip joint, right hip joint. So as you lower your hip and maybe lifting our chest and gazing upward, and you might keep the hands on a block. You can use the higher part, or you might reach your hands to the sky. Then on our exhalation, release our hands to the ground. Pick up our right knee. We're going to bend forward and straighten your leg. Pick up our left toes up. So you can be here, or if this is too much, you can keep your right knee down to the mat. Lounge your back, drop your head, finding an openness to the back of the body. One more breath. All right, exhale, left foot down to the mat. All right, so now we're going to walk our hands to the longer side of the mat. And then plant your foot, toes out, and bend your right knee.
and left. So we are moving our hips side to side. So you can use the block to hold you higher, or you might not need a block. You can come lower if you like. So be gentle to yourself. One more breath. Then bend your left knee again and face into the front of the yoga mat. And you can bring your right knee down or right knee lifted and left hand to the sky and twist. So let's spread your left hand wide to the side and opening our chest. You might stay here or bend your right knee, catching your right toe, if that's available, and looking to your left side or looking upward. One more breath. Then exhale, let it go, and bring our hands to the front. And we're gonna step back. Tuck our right toe under, send our left leg up, then left foot come to the ground. Downward facing dog, or you can do vinyasa, or you can rest in child pose. So if I say do vinyasa, you have a choice of plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. So we have always freedom to add or skip according to your condition and according to how you feel today. And someday we have more energy, someday we like to more, focus on the healing or relaxing. All right. The next inhalation, we lift our right leg up, right leg, and step forward between our hands. And again, we're going to use the block. Okay. Holding a block. Now you might bring our right knee bent. Okay, here can be a little bit challenging. We're going to pick up our right leg up. So right foot strong, and we pick up our left leg. And you might bend your left knee and slowly left foot come next to the right and feet together. Inhaling halfway left. Then exhaling to head down, relax. Then inhaling, rise up, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, palms together to the heart. Okay, now we are standing. The other side. Inhale, hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, them forward. Inhale, halfway lift with the block. Then on our exhalation, pick up our left foot. All right, you can bend your right knee. Then really push your left heel back and stretch your left leg, and we step back. All right, bring your left knee to the mat. Then move your pelvis or hips forward and finding a stretch to the left hip joint. Now you might be here, or you might reach your hands to the sky and looking up and finding an openness to the front of the body. Then on our exhalation, hands to the block or to the floor. Pull your hips back and straighten your right leg. Pick up your right toe. So you have this choice, one option, and second option, straight both legs. So straighten both legs and head down. One more breath. Then exhale, releasing our right foot down to the mat. Walk your hands to the longer side of the mat. Point your, this time, toes. So feet is parallel, toes pointing to the longer side of the mat. You can use the block and hands resting to the block, pull your hips back. So we have lots of choices here. You can rest your forehead onto the block. If one block doesn't bring your head to the block, you can start the two blocks. Or you can bring your hands catching the outside of the feet. or forward or between the hands. So there's so many ways to practice here. And relax your head. Strong feet and leg. Notice that strength. The next inhalation, bring your hands onto the floor and halfway left. Then on our exhalation, walk your hands to your right foot, right side of the foot. Then right hand to the sky and touch the right lower back or catch the left hand. You might drop your head and twist. So you can do just catching the right foot, both hands, or you can bring your right hand up and over, touch the lower back and twist, or catch the left hand. Now exhale, release. The other side, walk your hands to the left foot. You can be just here, resting, head down, or left hand to the sky and bring, so it's a twisting. Left hand, lower back, or catch the right thigh, and right hand, left foot, and head down, relax. One more breath. Another exhale, slowly releasing. Then hands walk to the front of the yoga mat. All right. Then lower your hip. So you might use the block on left hand. Left knee come to the ground and right hand to the sky. And right hand to the sky and maybe dropping our left hip more lower. Maybe just here. Or you might bend your left knee catching the left toe with your right hand. And looking to your right side and opening our heart. One more breath. And then on our exhalation, let's release it. And bring your hands down to the mat. And pick up our back knee. I remember now. Okay, you might use the block here. And bend your right knee. Then gradually shifting our weight to the front. You can also walk your left knee more forward and forward. Then pick up our left leg and bend forward. Then bring our left foot next to the right, feet together. Inhaling to halfway left. Then on our exhalation, bend your knees and move your feet away. Then gradually coming to sitting to Marasana. You might bring the block behind you to sit onto the block, or you might come to Marasana. And palms together to the heart, just a wiggle. And finding a length to the lower back. One more breath. Then reaching our hands to the front. Then gradually lower your hips, lower, 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 and down to the ground. And sitting down, stretch your legs to the front. I'm going to press this one. And wiggle your toes. And you can tap your legs. Then bring your hands to the back behind you. Open your fingers wide, pointing your fingers to your hips. Then bend your elbows and bringing our shoulder blade closer. All right. Lift your chest up and point your toes, stretching the legs, dipping our legs together and looking upward. So you can be here, lift your chin up, or you might lift your hips to reverse plank pose. Or if that's too much, you can bend your knees and come into reverse tabletop, but you can decide whichever you feel comfortable with. Inhale, lift our chest. And then exhale, slowly lower down to the mat, bend your knees. And hugging our legs and bring our belly to your thigh, bend forward. And catching any parts of the leg. Or you can use the belt. So you can catch the feet
or I use the belt. Then we're gonna gradually walking our sits bone back to lengthening the back of the leg and bending forward. Then when you come to the place that where you are going to stay longer, just relax your head and draping down, opening the back of the body. One more breath. Dorsiflexion, picking up the toes. So we can stretch the back of the leg, pushing your heels away. And then slowly releasing. And bring our feet together. Open your knees wide and just the knees goes up and down, just relaxing. And you can also shifting our weight to the right side and left side. All right. Bring the belt in front of you. So I will do it this way, longer side of the mat. Then your feet is going open wide. Open wide, a place that you can still lift your pelvis up. So if you are tilting, so tilting means like this, you want to bring your legs closer and try to lift your pelvis upward so you can keep our spine nice and long. Okay, so and then keep rotating our legs to stretch the inside of the leg. Inside of the leg, and hands come to the front to the block. And we keep rotating your legs this way, right? So keep rotating from the hip joint, roll, roll, roll to open inside of the leg. So toes may be pointing upward. And then inhaling, lengthening our spine, opening our heart. And then on our exhalation, we're gonna walk our hands onto your right side. So try to face the chest to the right toes. Then left hand, left leg. Then right hand goes up and over. Keep grounding our both sits bone. And then inhale, coming to the center. Let's do the other side. So walk your hands to the left side. So right side of the body can come over the right leg. Then left hand goes up and inhale. Then rising up. The other side. So right hand, right leg, and left hand goes up and over. So just we're gonna go a few more rounds like that. So every time torso over to that leg. And last one, last each time. Okay, then bend your right knee. And right knee come towards your hips or groin. Then left hand, the left leg, and right hand goes up and over. And you might use the belt here. And belt onto your left foot, and right hand goes up and over. You might use the belt behind you, then right hand, right leg. Left hand, the belt. Then right hand goes up and behind you, bend your elbow, palm facing back and catching the belt behind you. Then lift our chin up and opening the right side of the neck. Last breath. Then slowly releasing. The other side. So we're gonna pick up our left foot, coming closer and switch the belt. And like go straight to the side. Bend your left knee. And then inhaling right hand, right leg, left hand to the sky. So start from here. All right. And use the belt to catch right hand, belt. Then left hand goes back and behind you, and bend your elbow, touch the belt. Then lift your chin, or somehow moving your chin to opening the left side of the neck. So you can change the angle of your chin, that you can explore what angle my body feels more opening. And then slowly let's release. Okay. So next one is, okay, let's just hugging ourselves, bend forward. Just listening to your knees. The head might come to the knees or belly to your thigh. Just finding a length to the lower back of the body. All right. Then when you are ready, we're going to come to supported fish. So you might have the two blocks. If you like to softer surface, you can do this block cushion over it. If you don't have a block, you can make the cushion halfway, or if you have a longer kind of a firm side of the cushion, that's really good. All right, hips down, stretch your leg. Then the first one come between the shoulder blade along the spine. Then second one is just the head support. And spread your arms wide to open the chest area. And just let go, relax, and feel the hips heavy, legs heavy to the ground. So making sure that we are nicely, safely grounding some body parts, or in this case, lower body. Then upper body is props and supported, and opening our heart. And soften. Relax our face. Relax your jaw. Soften. You can spread your arms wide, or you can bend your elbows to rest. So while being here in this pose, I like to just explain about our meditation today. It's called Tangrim practice. It's a Tibetan word. Tang ling is sending and receiving. Tang is, I forgot which one is what. But it's a sending and receiving. So we are giving and receiving. So what we are receiving is this practice. We are taking the suffering and difficulty of other people. Suffering and difficulty of other people. We are taking in, receiving in. Then we send or give the comfort, whatever you think, something that helps them. Ease, peace, joy, support, aid, comfort. We are sending out. So you can imagine somebody, very particular person that you know he is suffering, facing difficulties. And with the breath, we are inhaling to the wish to take away suffering of that person. Then on our exhalation, we are sending out, giving the joy, relief, aid, support, comfort to that same person. Let's begin with somebody very close. Somebody close, and an individual person you know suffering. And you might move your hands side to side. Like a snow angel, you might move your hands. And as you move your hands, we are gradually including more people. So it's more inclusive meditation or practice of tangling. And this time, maybe group of people may have a same problem, same issues, maybe same suffering as that person. Maybe same sickness or same cancer or same as that person dealing with the chemotherapy or the surgery or same injury. And then we exhale to send those group of people the aid support. All right, bending our knees and knee to the chest, and we're gonna roll onto one side to let go this structure of whatever we have at the back. So we're gonna release it, coming to flat the back to the floor, yoga mat, and hugging our knee to the chest. So this practice of tangling is very interestingly, we are including, so we are sharing the joy, we are sharing the pain, suffering. So there's no individual, no self-ego. So we are resolving or removing or melting the walls that we individually created around us. We really work hard to create that walls between the people and you to self-protection. Now let's come to happy baby. Open your legs wide. So we are gradually removing those walls between people. So it's more inclusive, not excluding. So we are sharing the joy, we are sharing the pain and suffering. And we are cultivating a compassion within ourselves. And bring our right knee to the left heel. Right heel to the left knee. It's a figure 4. And catching our left knee towards you, you might bring your hands between so right hand between the leg, catching the back of your left thigh. And finding the openness to the lower back.
And as you feel the tightness at your lower back, or maybe soreness to the lower back, and feeling that, sore, and feeling the tightness, as if we are sharing it with others. We all are feeling it. The next inhalation, we are pushing our left heel to the sky and straighten your left leg. Then on our exhalation, let it go and dropping down. And feel the comfort and feel the peace. And then inhaling, push your heels to the sky and expanding and reaching out. And then exhale, let it go, drop. So we are letting go our self-protection, our own self-ego, holding not to have the pain, but we share the pain. All right, a few more times, your own pace, letting go and reaching out. Now, when you are ready, gradually bring in the same shape of the figure 4 to your left side and with twist. And spread your arms wide to the side. And look to your right side, and maybe left hand catch the right knee and bring it close to you. And twist. And then slowly, let's release and come to center. The other side, left heel, right knee, or left calf to the right thigh. And hugging our right knee towards you, you can interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Relax your shoulder, you might lower your head side to side, letting go the tension. All right, as you inhale, straighten your right leg, right heel to the sky and sending it out. And then exhale, let it go, drop. And do the few more rounds of that, reaching out. And let it go. And then, when you are ready, bring your figure 4 shape of the leg to your right side and with twist. And hugging our left knee to the chest. And reaching our hands out. And feeling the openness, however you feel. No judgment, no expectations. And gradually we come to Shavasana, lie down to the ground. Relax our whole body and resting down. So you might keep your body warm, not to get too cold. Relax everything and letting go. And Shavasana to rest ourselves to the ground. I like to read one quote. So it's from Pema Chödrön.
moving beyond the self-protection. We think that by protecting ourselves from suffering, we are being kind to ourselves. The truth is, we only become more fearful, more hardened, and more alienated. We experience ourselves as being separate from the whole. This separateness becomes like a prison for us, a person that restricts us to our personal hopes, fears, and caring only for the people nearest to us. Curiously enough, if we primarily try to shield ourselves from discomfort, we suffer. Yet when we don't close off and we let our hearts break, we discover our kinship with all beings. Gently bringing our awareness to the fingers and toes. Wiggle your toes and feeling our body is here. And gently moving your hands and legs and reaching our hands over the head. Let us stretch from toes to fingertips. Let's take a big inhale. Stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth. Let it go. Bring our knee to the chest. Give a nice hug to ourselves. Thanks to our body, mind, and heart, what we have today. Roll onto one side and gradually coming up to a comfortable seat. Together, inhaling, hands reach up to the sky. Exhaling to bring our palms together to the heart, Anjali Mudra. Gesture of gratitude. Gratitude to this moment, space, community to practice yoga together. And let us hold gratitude with us and continue our life. Thank you very much for letting me guide us through your practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining.